Good morning, Facebook Live. Hey, happy Friday. Guys, I had a very fun conversation just a little bit ago. I had a one-on-one with a person who's been part of our company for over a year, or nearly a year. And they just felt like they just had no clue what to do, how to start, didn't know any of it. So I'm going to break this down to make it real easy. And I've tried my hardest to portray this and show it and tell it extensively, but for some reason people don't think that it's this easy. Like, they think that there's got to be something else to it. The number of people who want to recreate the wheel or believe they got to do something different, or whatever, it's ridiculous. Guys, the keys to success in any opportunity, is understanding that you're in sales, but your position is the top position in the company. Wherever it is. You could be 100,000 people, 1 million people. You're the top position in your company. And your job isn't to sell products. You're the human resources director, and you've got to build a sales organization to fund your business center. That's what we do. You have to figure this out for yourself. You've got to run. You got to get over the fact that you're not in product sales. You're not out here to sell widgets or whatnots. You are the head of your organization, and you're the human resource manager, and it's your job to build a sales organization. When you figure that out, when you really wrap your head around that, there's nothing else to do. Nothing else. So all you're doing is trying to build a sales organization. So then once you understand that you've got to build a sales organization, who are you going to put in that sales organization? Regular, everyday mom, dad, cousins? Are those good salespeople? Maybe. Maybe that's what they do for a living. Maybe. But I doubt it. So many people feel like that they've got to go tell their network of friends and family and coworkers and churchgoers, and that's great. Because you need customers, you need pew sitters. Those are necessary to put in place. But you have to still understand that the primary role that you have is the sales, is the HR manager, and you have to build a sales organization. So this is why for the last 8 years of my 10-year journey, I have only sought network marketers. Because I already know they've already saw an idea once. They already maybe got excited about learning how to be an entrepreneur. Maybe they've already done some personal development. And all I have to do is go find the ones who are unhappy. See, I read a book called Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. And one of the very first 2 chapters, I think it specifically talks about finding people in transition. It doesn't mean that they are looking for an opportunity. It doesn't mean that, it just means that they're open to it. See, if you ask the question, are you open? And they say yes, they're not happy. If somebody asks you, are you open? And you respond yes, you have just given them the foot in the door to the fact that you are open to learning about something else and being distracted from the thing that you're already excited about. If somebody tells me, yes, I'm open, I got them. That's it. There's no, like, the moment I show them what we got going on and how this works and where we're going and the vision, I got them. This is easy. So my opening question is never, hey, would you like to see this thing, the blah, 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 blah. No. My opening question is, hey, would you be open to taking a look at something because of something? Whatever, however you want to word it. And that's all I do. For 8 years, enrolling more than 1,500 people across multiple network marketing companies, now having a team of over 33,000 people, I don't do anything else. I have messaged, called, texted, did everything that I could to get in front of a regular person and said, are you open? Now, here's where the novice and ignorant will listen to me and then go make a Facebook post that says, "Are you open?" Like, you just can't do this the right way. You can't put forth real effort. You won't do the work to win. I didn't want to use an analogy, but guys, it's just running numbers. It's waking up, knowing that you've got to message enough people every single day, and you do it consistently every single day till you build your front line of your sales force. And then once you get your sales force in place, you teach them to build their sales force. And once you get this thing going and it's duplicating down 5 generations, your life has changed forever. Guys, it's too simple. Are you open? Would you be open to? Those are the questions that you ask. Every single question, every single time. That's the only thing you got to do. And when you do it enough and you practice enough, like I told them, I was like, look, in my first opportunity, I enrolled 6 people in a year. I should have quit. But in my second year, I heard the one thing that changed my life, and is that I can't be responsible for any outcome. It's not my job to worry about whether they say yes, no, whether they liked the presentation, whether they thought that the weather was bad, whether they had a bad day. I can't control any of that. I have no emotional attachment to the outcome. After I understood that and I grasped that in my soul, I enrolled 60. The next year, 500. That's not a fake number. That's what I did. Because I stopped caring about any outcome and just learned to do the thing. So for those of you who feel like you're stuck, you have to make a decision to let go of any outcome, run the numbers to your target market, and then teach them to do the same thing. Help them get out of their way like somebody helped you get out of your way. And I hope that this video is that help you need to stop thinking about who's and why's and how comes and outcomes and family and friends. It's like, no, run the numbers to build your sales organization. When you get it, it's over. Like, it doesn't make a difference if it takes you 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's all you're going to do. It's all you do. I didn't care how long it was going to take, how long it was going to be till I developed into the person I needed to be. Like, I haven't reached the person I need to be earning $100,000 a month. You understand that that's how this works? Like, I've gotten to the point where I'm making tens of thousands a month, and that is where I'm at the moment. And I'm not saying that to brag. It took me a long time to develop to get here. And you have to do the same. Like, if you're not reading every day, if you're not listening to good audios, if you're not putting forth effort to develop personally, why do you think you're going to win? I don't know how that works mentally anymore. I think that it's impossible to win if you're not personally making effort to develop yourself as the human resource manager to build a sales organization. Like, how are you going to lead them if you're not going to personally develop? How are you going to understand how to disseminate information? How do you plan to do it? Like, if you don't work on you to become better than the employee that you are for a company right now, how do you plan on being the human resource manager for an opportunity at your business center? Regardless of what's going on in the world, you are open 24 hours a day, available to help your team, available to grow your team, available to help with scripts, available to help with objections, available to help with three-way calls. Like, if this isn't your vision, if that's not your vision to win, you're missing it. You're missing it big time. So I'm just trying to put this out here to help all those people who was like the person I was on the call with. Maybe you're stuck. Maybe you just don't get it. But once you understand what your role is, you just do the thing. and you do it until. And the until is whatever goal you set. And if you don't have a goal, you don't have an until. You just don't have anything. You're like, you have to have a goal. Then you have to do the math to figure out what it's going to take to get there. And then just do the thing until. Why is it once they sign up, you never hear from them again? That's your problem, to be honest, Gloria. I apologize to be rude, but it's your job to give them something to do. It's your job to say, okay, let's see, where do you want to go with this thing? Hey, what's your plan? What you signed up, how can I help you take this to the next level? What's your intention? Have those conversations with your brand new people. See, I only work with network marketers, so I'm making an assumption that those network marketers they see a vision that I saw, they see something that I saw, and they're going to take off running. 90% of the time, it's not the case. So I know that I have to run through X number of people to find the people who I want to work with. There's an 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, and if you understand this, it's like 100. If you don't have 100 front line to find 3, you haven't started yet. If you haven't put 100 people in your business front line, you haven't even started. And that may seem daunting to some of you, but it's such a small number. Break it down to number, I mean, that's only 1 every 3 days that you find. And some days you might find 2, some days you might find 5, who knows? Depending on how you're working and how your consistency is. So finding 100 might not take as long as you think. But based on the Pareto principle, 80% will do nothing. 20% will do something. And out of that 20, 3 to 5 will change your whole life. So that's what I'm trying to teach you guys, that if you don't understand the game, how do you plan on winning it? Like if you don't understand that you are the head of your organization and it's not your job to be in product sales. You are not a product salesperson, regardless of what company you're in, regardless of what it is. If you're in network marketing, your entire job is literally building a sales organization below you. That's your whole job. There's nothing else. I don't give a crap about selling products. I give a crap about building a sales organization. And you do that over and over and over and over and over and over until. Well, then that's great. Leave them alone. Next. Sorry, Jocelyn. Next. It's the 80%. It's okay for them to be 80%. Leave them there. You can't change them. If a person's an 80%er and they're going to be a pew sitter, they're just coming to church to be seen, they put on their big hat, they wear a suit, they get up and sing with the choir, they ain't doing anything. There's no value in their ad there at that organization. Leave them alone. Let them be exactly where they are. I don't ever bug somebody. If somebody decides to leave and go to another church or go quit or go to another company, let them go. It's not your job to worry about what they're doing. It's your job to build your sales organization. Do the thing that you're supposed to be doing, and the rest of it takes care of itself. You can't be concerned with any of it. None of it. Nothing. I don't care if somebody tells me yes. I don't care if somebody tells me no. It's not my job to be concerned what they're doing. It's my job to do what I'm supposed to do. That's all I can control. I can't control anything else. I can control making this video to help other people. Otherwise, who's helping? Who else is out here making content to help other people? I don't see too many people. I don't see too many people attempting to pour back into the entire world in the entire space of network marketing. I don't see it. I see a lot of people with $990 courses and all this great crazy stuff, and maybe I should be. Maybe I should be one of those people eventually and start selling some super high ticket items. I don't want to. I want to help people right where they are, and I want people to win. But I know it takes time. Like, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry to get to 100,000 a month. I'm 46 years old. What if I lived to 80? What if I live to 80? And I have 34 more years. And if it takes me 10 more years to get to $100,000 and I get to live 24 more years making $100,000 a month, for the rest of my life, I think life will be pretty good if it takes me 10 more years. Are you saying we don't have to promote the products on social media? I'm saying you don't make money. I don't know what company you're in. If you're in my company, you don't make money selling products. Why would you talk about a product? I don't understand that concept. I have no conversations about products. I haven't talked about a product in 2 years. Every once in a while, I'll say I got something, but I don't talk about it. I don't share about it. I don't do none of that. No, I talk about my business center. I talk about making money. I share because I think people need money more than they need products. I think people need money more than they need products. I didn't join this business because I saw a product I liked. I joined this because I saw a compensation plan I fell in love with in 2 seconds. So I share the business with people. The products are just what's available that people buy. I don't talk about them at all. It's not my job to be in product sales. It's my job to be human resource manager to build a sales team at the top of my business center. And that's the job. That's the goal. That's every opportunity that is a network marketing company. It is never going to change. It has never changed since Avon kicked this thing off, or Mary Kay, or whoever it was. Guys, it's been 100 years, and it's the same deal day in, day out. Find your sales team. Build your sales organization. Get duplication below the 5th generation, and your life will change forever. When you have generational duplication that is running without you, spend a year taking 11 vacations like I have, while I have a job, while I have everything going on. I have a career, and I'm not leaving my career. I love it. They take care of me. But this, guys, network marketing isn't meant to be complicated, but people want to make it complicated. People want to choose to make it complicated. And it's supposed to be just you duplicating. Someone found you. And then what I love is when people, I can't find anybody. And I'm like, well, somebody found you, so apparently you can find somebody else. You just haven't talked to enough people. Your friend talked to enough people to find you, and you just have to do the same thing. But it goes beyond that. Once you understand what this business is, what your organization is, it's entirely human resource management of you developing your sales team for your business center. Your business center is the top of the company. You run the show. So I hope that something I said today beats you with a stick over your dumb head. That's what I'm being very, very serious. Like, it's your own head that's keeping you from winning. It's the silly stuff in your own head that's keeping you from having success. It's your own doubts, your own fears, your own worries, your own concerns, all of it. It's the dumb stuff in all of our head. It took me 4 years to do good. I'm telling you, you are your own enemy. Your head is your own enemy. And until you get out of your way and realize what it is that you've got to do, go back and watch this video again. Take notes. Go back and watch this and literally learn from all of my mistakes, because I'm telling you exactly how to win. And all you got to do is go do the thing. Get out of your own way. Fix your own crap with personal development. Personal development. They used to say that network marketing was a personal development program with a compensation plan attached, and it still should be. But we don't have people trying to develop anymore. We have people trying to copy and paste and go out and blast social media and just do the dumbest stuff, like the dumbest stuff. Stop doing the dumb stuff and start doing the right stuff. And all you got to do is go do it enough. Go do it over and over and over, every holiday, every birthday, every break, every time you go to the bathroom, every time you're eating breakfast, every time you sit down for dinner. Send messages. Send messages. Do the thing that works. What would you say if they asked you back, how much do you earn now? Do you show them? If you don't have 5 figures to show you, I don't show people that I got 5 figures. I don't care. They don't. That's like asking somebody, if you just got started at a gas station, you're 18 years old, are you making the money you're going to make when you're 30? No, because you haven't worked it yet. You haven't developed. If you're brand new and somebody asks you that, you tell them, look, I'm brand new. I'm still trying to figure this all out, but I got a guy. I know a guy who's making 5 figures. Let's get on the phone with him so he can show you what's really possible, because that's where I'm headed. That's where I'm going. I'm starting right now. I'm learning and I'm developing, but I'm trying to build my team of people who might want to develop with me. So that's it. That's it, guys. You just do the thing. Just do the thing. Enough. Stop with all the nonsense. Stop with all the product sales. Stop with all the noise. Do the one thing that's going to change your financial life, and that's show more people. And if you do it faster, you'll run through the numbers faster, and the exponential probability works itself out. But if you go slow, you might as well quit. You might as well quit. I don't know a single human being that has won in this industry who has gone slow. You have to run. You have to launch. You have to picture yourself on a runway, and you're trying to get that plane off the runway. And if you try to go at a medium pace, the plane never goes. You have to go full force to get off the ground. And what is getting off the ground? It is literally creating a base that is running without you, that is funding the push forward for you. Until you have money coming in underneath of you from the growth of your own personal team, you haven't left the runway. You have to be full throttle until you can get off the runway. Then you can back off and help those people develop to push themselves off the runway. That's the way this works. It's the way it always has worked. And for some reason, people forget this. Like, people just miss that there's still people driving around in Mary Kay cars, these pink Cadillacs running around. There's people still winning in Tupperware and Amway and all these companies. But because they did the thing. They did the thing. Don't compare yourself, just do you. Yeah, we all start somewhere. I didn't start off making 5 figures. Are you crazy? Like, I didn't come, like, God, it took me forever. It took me forever to break 1,000. Man, it took me way too long to make $1,000. Now, if I had to change companies tomorrow, within 30 days, I'd have 100 people frontline. Within 30 days. I don't give a crap. If I find the next thing, if I decide to ever leave this company, which I won't, I will never leave this company, I guarantee it. But if I decide, if I had to, if they threw me out, if something happened, in less than 30 days, I would enroll 100 people. I have to. My brain doesn't work. I have to build that sales base. And I know there's an 80-20 rule, that I got to get 80 people to get out of the way, to find 20 who are going to do a little bit, to find the 3 and the 20 who are going to do a lot with me. If you haven't put your foot down yet, you haven't even started down the runway. Make a decision that you're going to get off the ground, push the gas to the very hardest. Set a goal that by New Year's, you're going to have a team of 100. By New Year's. And then go as hard as you possibly can. Message more people that you're so uncomfortable that it's making you crazy, that your family's crazy, your people are mad at you because you're missing dinners and you're missing ball games and you're missing sporting events, you're missing church, you're missing all. Like, take a moment for you to build your future and forget the noise. Forget it. Go do what you got to do to win. All right. Talk to you soon.
Living good, we're feeling blessed. No more chasing the 9 to 5. We're building dreams, watch them thrive. With a team that's got our back. Together we're on the right track. Oh, we're moving up, we're feeling fine. Making waves, yeah, it's our time. Health and wealth, we're shining bright. With life good, we're taking flight. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes through the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. From the hustle to the flow, every day we watch it grow. We're on a mission, spreading cheer. Live good, the future's here. Helping others, making a way. Changing lives every day. From health to wealth, we lead the pack. With passion, there's no turning back. Oh, we're moving up, we're feeling fine. Making waves, yeah, it's our time. Health and wealth, we're shining bright. With life good, we're taking flight. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes to the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. Let's celebrate, let's elevate. Every win, every step we take. Together we're building something new. Live good, we believe in you. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes to the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. Yeah, we're living good, feeling right. Together we'll light up the night. We live good, we're on the go. This is our time, let's steal the show.
I think network marketing is the greatest way for the average person to create an above average income. You can do it entirely at home. It costs next to nothing to be part of it. You don't have to go have a whole bunch of product in your closet. You don't have to own a bunch of stuff to carry to do trade shows. You can do everything through social media and make thousands of dollars a month. And I'm sitting here as living proof. It's not like anything that I'm saying is false. If you believe that it is, I don't really understand that, but I'm not you, and I don't have your perspectives. I don't. I have a strong belief that we all only know what we know, and I know that we all need to know more, and I want to know more. Speaking of knowing more, let's talk about having more. A guy who I really somehow connected with, his name was Matt Monero, and he has one of the largest construction funding companies in the world, and he didn't start off with anything. He wrote a book, and this is a book I recommend everyone read. Excuse me. The book I recommend everybody read, and it's called You Need More Money. And it's got a fist with some money on the cover. It's by Matt Monero, M-A-T-T-M-A-N-E-R-O, Monero. The book is essentially about a family member who gets sick, and nobody in the family has the ability to help. And this is everybody's life, right? Everybody has somebody around them. Literally, somebody just posted, I don't know, a few minutes ago, that their family member was struggling. They had no ability to feed their kids.
they can't help them out because of their situation, and they posted a Cash App, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give a little bit, because everybody needs something sometime. And that book is something that, like, everybody should have an understanding that having extra is detrimental to helping more people. Having extra. Think about all the people who, your friends and family, that are going through some terrible situation, and the only thing you can do is say, I'll pray for you. And then most of the time you don't even do that. It's not like you're on your knees every night praying for your prayer list and your people. Some people might. Please don't attack me. Some people might. But I know the vast majority don't. They just say the words, well, I'll pray for you, because they don't have anything else. They don't have any other thing to help anyone. Just totally, I'll pray for you. It's one of my most hated statements. I truly am not a fan of it. I think it's the easy way out, because people don't have anything, and they've never had extra, and they've given up more time to television, more time to wasting time and they don't have anything extra because they've never managed their time or prioritized having more. I hate it. I wish, and there's times, I thought about this in just the last week alone, that I just want to give up on helping others. Like, I really have strong feelings about just disappearing from being controversial about making money and helping people have an understanding of building teams, helping people stop jumping from company to company, helping people discover what's going on in the background of companies, helping people understand compensation plans. I just feel like, for most of us who become leaders in this industry, we all come to a conclusion that we probably aren't helping many people, because the vast majority are too comfortable right where they are, and they really don't want help. Y'all watch this stuff and you listen to me, but be honest. If you wanted to change your life, you would. That's a wild, wild truth. If you wanted it bad enough, you would. Each and every one of us who get to where I'm at right now, we all had to come to a point where we had to give up some stuff. Like, I stopped watching television for 7 years. 7 years. Stopped watching television. I stopped playing video games. I stopped hanging out with the wrong people. I gave up some best friends. I stopped giving up my time. I started spending every single waking minute that I wasn't working on my job, working on being better, personal development, reading books, listening to audios, messaging people, practice writing scripts, just practice. I did. Nothing that I'm saying. I've been in this industry for 10 years in network marketing. The first 4.5 sucked. Then I've had some fallouts. I've had some, we joined a second company, took it really, really fast. The company went under because we destroyed Google's nearby functionality. We had to join another company. Then it was a Terry LaCour company. That company just got ripped apart. They lied to the entire field, still lying to the entire field. Switched to another health and wellness company. Then I went through my divorce, and I took a break. And in that break, somewhere after my divorce was over, I discovered LiveGOOD at the right time, at the right place, and I didn't have to have piles of products. I didn't have to have anything other than the promotion of a membership to where people could get paid while they save money on products. The greatest idea I had ever seen, and they already had a landing page, they already had the video built, they already had lead capture. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was invite people. So for literally 2 weeks, I invited about 1,000 people in 2 weeks. 100 people said yes. Since then, over the last year and a half, I've put another 100 people in over a year and a half. But in 13 days, I put 100 people in. Why? Because I understand the value of the launch. Like, if I had to change companies tomorrow, the next 30 days, all out massive action. If you've never done 30, 60, 90-day blitz, I don't think you've really done anything in network marketing. If you've not taken a period of time where you tell your loved ones, look, when I'm not working my job, I'm working this business. Don't ask me to make dinner. Don't ask me to play games. Don't ask me to do any of the stuff for a short period of time. Let me do this to change our family's future. That's what I did. There was, when I was dating this other person, she told me, she said, I thought in that time you were going to have a heart attack. Because I was running. When I say running, messaging people, answering people, sharing videos, sharing information, creating content, making more YouTube videos. I was doing more every second of the day to get to this point. I used to live here. I can't switch my camera. How do I switch my camera? I can't even do it. It won't let me. There it is. I used to live in that camper. And now I live in a 3-story building. I got the truck. I just bought a motorcycle. I have a building that overlooks the Ohio River. I have one of the best views in the city. I can see all the way up and down the river. Well, there's some trees in the way here on this side, but I have a very beautiful front yard that I have a lawn service come and take care of. Just bought a Tesla. I have my motorcycle. Life is a lot different now than a year ago when I was still living in that camper. I moved out in October. We haven't even lived in this building a year yet. And life got different because I took massive action. And nobody was going to stop me. Nothing in this world would have stopped me from trying to hit platinum in 13 days. And then once I hit platinum, at that point in the compensation plan, it was the first rank you could hit all by yourself. So I had a team of 500 people in 13 days duplicating the same message, all of us running with the same message, and it was awesome. And in those 13 days, it took another 68 days to hit diamond. And I've been diamond since June 1st, or the first Thursday in June 2023, and I haven't missed a diamond payment. I haven't missed all my match pays. They're growing and growing. Guys, what else is there? I mean, if this is possible in your life, if I can do it, why can't you do it? If all you have to do is invite enough people and then help those people learn how to invite enough people, and you just duplicate that mindset over and over and over and over and over and over, the most mundane, simple, dumb thing. Just invite and help people invite. It's all we do. It's all we do. And yet people won't. People will not, especially in the U.S. I don't know what's going on in the U.S. as to why people are more Y'all would rather watch people win at the Olympics. Watch a person who trained for years to run a 2-second race, a 5-minute race. You'd rather watch those people win than win yourself. You'd rather watch a season of football where people train and they gave up all their youth to learn how to play that game. And you'd rather watch other people win rather than win yourself. I wish I could get, 500 people who will give up everything until. When I say everything, I mean like sports, news, television, movies, music. Give up all this extracurricular crap that doesn't make you money but takes money from your wallet because it's taking your time away. People who would give it up until they hit a rank. See, when I quit watching TV, it was specifically because I wanted to watch the first season of Star Trek Discovery. And I said I won't watch that show until I hit, senior rep or something in World Ventures. I never made it. Like, I didn't watch Star Trek Discovery until the 3rd season. Like, 3 years later. And I still at that point was just like, I shouldn't be watching TV at this point. Like, I barely turn my television on when I'm by myself. And if I'm in a hotel room, I still won't turn my TV on. I'm doing something else. It's like I've now become so aware of how big of a waste of time turning that TV on is. It's like I just want to do something else. I want to be involved. I want to talk to somebody. I want to be doing something that is a benefit rather than just consuming some mindless stuff. But with a gargoyle. You saw my gargoyle? My mom got me that gargoyle for my housewarming. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad I'm back on Facebook Live. I'm glad I can jump on and just talk about all this. And by the way, I know people that's too afraid to do a Facebook Live. They're afraid of what people will think of them. You know how many times I had friends, family tell me how annoying I am because I made too many Facebook Lives? I've made nearly 2,000 Facebook Lives. If you go back to the beginning when I was real fat doing this, when I used to be really fat, I sucked at this. And I suck at it now. I'm not good at this. I just find a topic, start talking about it, and have no concern emotionally about anything other than it's my job as a person who has achieved some stuff to help other people achieve some stuff. So if I'm not sharing with you how, I'm selfish. If I've got to a point in anything and I'm not doing something to help somebody else, it is so selfish. Like, there's no value getting to the top of the mountain if you're not going to show everybody else how to get to the top of the mountain. If you're not going to give them the tools and the systems and show them exactly what path you took. It don't make any sense to me at all if you're not going to. But I was raised different. I was brought up in this industry different. When I was in World Ventures, we went to 4 national events a year all over the country, and all I wanted was to be on that stage. I never got that chance because I walked away from World Ventures after they made a incredible business decision that I didn't agree with, so I had to walk away. But in my second company with Acervia, I got to talk on stage at 3 national events. I got to be in front of the entire company. I got to be on the advisory team, and I was on the advisory team of the next 3 companies. I have my owner's ear now. I talk to him often, and I get to help make good, positive decisions for the company. Why? I don't understand why. I don't know why I'm more than most. I don't get it in my own life. I don't get it. But I know it's my responsibility. I know without a shadow of a doubt, it is my responsibility to help other people. And there's times I just want to give it up. I just want to quit. I just want to literally disappear, collect my checks, let the team do what it does, let the leaders lead, and just get out of the way. But here I am, making Facebook Lives, trying to do something to influence somebody in a positive direction, using my real stories of what's happened to me to show people it can happen to them. That's the only reason to do this stuff. It's the only reason. Sorry, I've got a bug on me. He just will not stop. Would you get... Stupid little bug. Anyways, that's all I got. One of the things when I'm doing my Facebook Live, I'd love it if people ask questions and let me answer the questions. Talk to me. Tell me what I can do to help you get breakthroughs in your life. Tell me what I can do to help you get to that next level. Ask me, because it's the value of me. Like, that's, message me privately. Send me messages all the time. Hey, what can we do different? Every time I get a message with somebody, I literally try to give them answers, unless they're trying to recruit me, and then it's just hilarious because I'm like, that's garbage. I don't want to be part of that. Hey, Brenda, you're welcome, D. I haven't seen a program in a long time that has any excitement. None. I see all this new stuff. I see all these weird comp plans. I see these people pitching all these affiliate deals, $900, and I'm like, nobody. It's going to last 4 seconds. 4 seconds. The average person, the average person across all of network marketing enrolls less than 4 people. So you mean to tell me you're going to tell people how they can make thousands and thousands of dollars knowing they're not going to do anything? That's why I like LiveGOOD. People are making hundreds and hundreds of dollars, ain't done nothing. Like, they're literally making, some people are making some serious money just because they got put in a position above somebody else. And it's like one random person shows up, blows a thing up, and that person above them is getting paid and getting paid and getting paid and getting paid. And it's like, this is a blessing. LiveGOOD is the greatest company I have ever been part of. I don't even understand how a person looks left, looks right. The match pay alone is something I wouldn't ever take a deal. I wouldn't ever consider any other opportunity. Oh, I can't see that. You got to see more. Brenda, I'm glad you signed up. I'm really glad you signed up. Now, all you got to do is literally go show more people. I remember in World Ventures writing at the top of every single list, some will, some won't, so what? And right beside that, SMP, show more people. Show more people, show more people, show more people, show more people, show more people. That's what I live by. Like, it's stuck in my brain. When I'm in big time recruit mode, it's numbers, baby. It's numbers, and it's never, I don't give a crap what anybody says. It's never going to be different. It's always going to be numbers. Eyes on your prize. And every single time you make a post on social media, you tear up, you really are damaging your network. If you're not just talking to enough people, inviting enough people to a Zoom, inviting them to a video, inviting them to a resource, I don't think you're really working. Posting on your timeline literally already just lets your people know, hey, I'm out here pitching a bunch of stuff. So by the time you message them, they're already not interested because they Googled it, and they're going to go find a leader to run with because you ain't being a leader. You're just blasting your timeline thinking that that's how you're going to win. Great job, Brenda. Look at this. Brenda is killing it. Hey, Greg, how are you? Great job, Brenda. But it's not meant to be hard. show more people. What do you show them? A resource. Well, how do you do it? You ask them. Hey, Bob, I got something I'm really excited about. I just want to see if you take a look at it. It's 5 minutes. Do you have would you give me 5 minutes just to see what I'm excited about? If you don't like it, awesome. If you like it, awesome. Either way, I don't care. Like it's not my job to care whether you like it or not, Bob. It's my job to ask you to watch it. That's all I got. I got nothing else, Bob. Can you please give me 5 minutes of your time, Bob? Because that's it. If you like it, awesome. If you don't, awesome. I love it. And so I'm thinking you might like it too. It's too easy. It is. And it's never going to be different. I don't care. Like if you go from one company to another company, the exact same things you do in every single company. If I left this company tomorrow, all I would do is go ask somebody to watch a resource. Hey, Bob, listen, I know I was doing this one thing last year and it wasn't for you. Well, I found something else and I just want to see maybe this is the right time in your life for this thing, and maybe we can work together, maybe we can make some money together. Hey, Mom, I found this thing I'm really excited about. I don't really care about your opinion of it. I'm going to do this and make some money with it, and I want you to make some money with me. Would you sign up with me? It's kind of how I signed my mom up, my cousins up, my brother up. I called them up and I was like, look, I don't want your opinion. I don't care what you think. This is $9.95 a month. Just enroll and run with me, and let me see if we can make some money together. I don't care about people's opinion. I don't care what they think. It's not my job. My job is not to care about any of the details. My job is to invite people to the resource. If they want to do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. And I don't care either way. I I've actually almost fell in love with getting the word no more than I have yes, because every single no just means that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm practicing, I'm messaging, I'm testing, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. A no is validation that you did what you were supposed to do. And when you fall in love with hearing no because you know what you just did, man, it's great. It feels great to hear no. You get a yes, awesome. There's no greater value in a yes than there is a no. There's way more more no's than there are yeses. So fall in love with getting no's. But all right, I have abused my time on here, being that I haven't been on Facebook Live in about a month. So thank you all for paying attention. Let me know if I can help you. I'll talk to you soon. What is happening, LiveGOOD family? This is a great question. What benefit is there to LiveGOOD affiliates, LiveGOOD members, if the company is running ads and the sales are coming in through the corporate link? What benefit is it to members? Besides the diamonds who get a percentage of all the sales in the company, guys, if the company is paying their money to run ads, and from the corporate positions down, more members fill in the blanks, who's benefiting? You, the members. So as the corporate team is paying money to run ads, all of us benefit for the people who ain't working, the people who ain't building. And so the spots are just filling in. Over time, it just fills in and fills in and fills in more. And I can't wait till they release the update, which is maybe a year away. I don't know. I'm just making this up. There will be a time where there will be member referrals, and all the members who are doing nothing start filling in even more, like the literal sharing of the membership. Welcome, everybody. So glad you guys are part of this family. So glad you guys are here. This has been a whirlwind adventure for the last about 10 months, and I'm just blessed that each and every one of you have come through someone in this organization to find LiveGOOD, and that many of you are sharing LiveGOOD and just helping people find products that are unbelievably inexpensive, high quality, and at prices everyone can afford. I sound like an infomercial. Um, so, guys, I am Curry Russell. I joined January 13th. And when I saw the compensation plan, it is what drove me. I'm not a products guy, I'm a business builder. And Ben knows it. Everybody knows it because he has called me out on buying products. He's been like, "Are you going to buy any of the products?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to build this team. I'm trying to build this company." And so I do have my wristband because I did buy a kit because he made me buy a kit to get a wristband. That's what he told me. He said, he called me out. It's hilarious. So when I saw the compensation plan, there was a piece of it that just blew my mind. To backstory this is my 5th network marketing company in the last 9 years. And I became very interested in understanding compensation plans, running numbers. I became ultra analytical for no reason whatsoever, because you don't need to know this stuff to build a massive amount of income. You can be the dumbest person in the room and make a massive amount of money in network marketing just by doing the simple things that is required. So I'm going to go into some of the compensation plan. We have a few ways that we get paid. And one of those ways is obviously the direct pay. We actually get paid every time that you make a sale of a membership. You personally will earn 50% on that direct sale of that membership. The following month, that rebuy for $10, you're going to get paid into the matrix pay. So the very first month is always just direct. That next recurring payment will go into the matrix, and then you get paid after that once it's gone through the matrix.
LiveGOOD is just so ridiculously incredible. These are monthly matrix pays and my matching bonus. So you can see personally enrolled on the left-hand side. There are people making 300, 300, 200, 200 every single month. Extra money. Extra. Look, somebody's making $598. Somebody made over $1,000. There are hundreds of people making just outrageously good extra bonus money on a membership that they paid $9.95. What's incredible is there's still people that aren't even showing this. Like, they're making hundreds of dollars a month and they ain't told a single person. And that is fascinating to me, because I don't know of another company that you can enroll in and just sit there and make money over and over and over again on a $9.95 business. And I'm telling you what, you can't see this, but on the top right hand corner of this video is the scroll bar, and it's so tiny you can't see it. And I could literally scroll for minutes of all of the matrix pays that are just poured through this team. And I'm telling you right now, leaders haven't even showed up yet who are out here duplicating the way that they will in the next 2 years. Get your spot right now. This is going to be the best video you hear every day. Watch this video every day, because if you watch this every day and then 10 years from now it turns out to be true, you're going to kick yourself for missing it. That's what's going to happen. You could earn up to $2,047.50 a month by not sponsoring or recruiting or buying a product by being a member of LiveGOOD, paying $40 one time to be an affiliate so you can actually earn money, and then $9.95 a month, or $100, $99 for a year. So let's just say that it takes 5 years to fill a whole matrix of people who are coming in and doing nothing, and the people who are running to make the $25 versus waiting on quarters. Let's say it takes 5 years. And in 5 years, you're making $2,047.50, and it only costs you $540. What in the world are you waiting on? Why are you not putting $500 aside to possibly make thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars? I just read one of the world famous investors, Kathy Woods, has made a prediction that Bitcoin will hit $1 million by 2030. Let's say it hits $1 million. The article was talking about if you invested $1,000 now,
to go to 2030, the amount you would have in your wallet would be $23,000 based on the value of Bitcoin today. So let's do that math. Costs $1,000 and you're making making 23,000 after the next 7 years if it hits that number. In LiveGOOD, if you put that money in LiveGOOD, and let's say you actually enrolled, I don't know, you helped 10 other people, 20 other people find LiveGOOD. Well, you make that initial money, and then you start making match pays as your teams and your people do the same things. And over just the course of, let's say, the same 7 years, and you were making $2,000 a month after year 5. You do the math, and you see which is more powerful. $1,000 in LiveGOOD that you are paying to get access to certifiably incredible products for a lower price, or setting aside $1,000 in Bitcoin and waiting for the next 6 years. You do the math. You do the math and you tell me which is more powerful and which one do you think is going to be more valuable, because LiveGood's just getting started. We're just a year in, or a year in. Are you not aware that we've hit 1 million people and the exponential of that is going to be 3 to 5 million by the end of 2025 or 2024, possibly 5 to 13 million by the end of 2025, 50 million, 60 million in the next 5 years? Guys, this is logic. This is not speculation. It's just math. Look at the math. Look at the numbers. Look at the growth. Do you want to get a spot before the flood, which my team is up here at the top? If you get put in a position up here, everything is still growing. It's still growing. You want a position somewhere higher so that you can be pushed forward with the growth. So you want to get in as fast as possible. My links are everywhere. My links are in my bio link. You can click that. You can go watch the 5-minute video. But I know that nothing else on the market has ever moved as fast as LiveGOOD. The products are still producting. Like, people are loving the products. Testimonials are incredible. Everything is moving forward. Why have you not held your position? Why are you not literally running to put a position in so that for at least 10 years, 5 to 10 years, you're not thinking about anything else other than helping people find this tsunami? 5 to 10 years of your life. What else do you have to do? Really? What else do you have to do? I don't know. I don't know what else there is. Like, every single day, try to help other people. That's pretty awesome. What? Every single day, watch other people help other people and you get paid off of the leveraged effort of others. That's spectacular. That is like a gift from God. If they created a system where you could create leverage by you helping others who help others, and they start giving you a percentage of their effort, I'll take all that all day long. All day long. That's one of the greatest things in the history of mankind, is leveraged effort. And it's funny to me that you aren't literally running to jump on board and then help a few people who learn to help a few people who learn to help a few people, and just watch what happens over the exponential amount of time. I'm not trying to get you to do this to change your financial life right now, because if you've never done anything like this, it takes a while to learn how to do this. I'm trying to get you set up for the future of 5 years from now. And you have to think about this in a way that it's not right now, but the growth in the future. Because if you're struggling mentally, you're going to stay struggling because you're going to think about the struggle. If you're thinking about what's going to happen in the future, that's going to happen. But if you're thinking about right now, going, oh man, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough bills. I don't have enough time. You're going to maintain those things because you're thinking about them. You have to think about the future to have what you're going to have in the future. You cannot dwell your thoughts on the pains that you're going through, or you will maintain the pains that you're going through. So I'm just giving you guys a little heads up. Today is my 1-year anniversary. It went from me to 23,000 of me. And now it's just going to get and have another massive exponential growth. So I'm challenging you, get a spot and let's run together for another year. Talk to you soon.
I made a post this morning on my Facebook page talking about fear. There's over 7 million network marketers in just the United States alone. 97% of all network marketers are paying more money into a company than they're making in their pockets. I have people asking me every day, Curry, I've reached out to people and everybody's already heard of LiveGOOD. I promise. We only got about 720,000, 730, whatever the number is. Not everybody's heard of us. And by the way, we're going to need a lot more customers than we do affiliates. So start telling all of your moms and your dads and your cousins and your brothers to save money and be healthier. Like, stop being afraid of everyone's opinion and start sharing the blessing that LiveGOOD is to everyone. I don't know a single person who has joined LiveGOOD, used the products, come back being upset. I don't know one. I personally sponsored about 200 and some people. I got a team of over 20,000 people, and I have lived this last 9 months without anybody, not any person who's been using the products, come back to me and go, man, I hate being part of this company. I hate all these products. I hate the savings they're giving me. I've been in other companies that are like, I don't know what I'm spending money on. I have no clue why I'm paying this much money a month to get these products that I'm just stacking up on the shelves at the house. Because that's what my last products were, just stacking on the shelves. Now I buy when I want, how I want, and as much as I want, because nobody is forcing me to have a monthly PV. When you tell your friends and family and cousins and all the people about LiveGOOD for the first time ever, nobody's going to come back to them a month from now and go, hey, we're going to need you to go ahead and make a purchase so that you get paid off the team that you built the company. That was my life. I don't have that fear anymore. I immediately told my mom, I immediately told my cousins, I immediately told my brother, I immediately told everybody in my family, because I didn't have to come back to them a month from now and go, hey, you're going to need to go ahead and make an order. Hey, would you like to get in on this promotion that we're having? Hey, there's a promotion that if you buy one, you get one free. Hey, there's all this goofy ways to trick you into paying your PV. That's what all of that is. A goofy way of tricking you to pay your PV. Guys, everything is on the other side of fear. Everything. All your successes, all the things that you want for this Christmas, all the things you want for next year's vacations, all of that's on the other side of fear. Go show everyone LiveGOOD. I'm aggravated and I want to talk to you. Ooh. I thought I joined one of those things where the people at the top made all the money. I found out today somebody 9 levels below me made more money than me. How is that possible? How is that possible? I'm angry about it. That's a complete lie. I'm more excited than ever before that my team, somebody found somebody who found somebody. Guys, I love all the speakers. I love all the trainings. Network marketing has always been a personal development plan with a compensation plan attached. No matter what company, no matter what product, no matter what service, a personal development plan with a compensation plan attached. Guys, all of us should be growing. If you are a leader, you reach the rank of gold and higher, every single day you should be in some good book. Every single day you should be consuming some incredible audio that's taking you to another level. Every single one of us who is in the leadership of this organization
has been doing personal development for multiple years. All of us have read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, many of the standards. This year, before I kicked off LiveGOOD, I had read The Magic of Thinking Big. That book set me up for what was about to take off in this company. For me, for you, it may be some other methodology, but I'm here to tell you, and every single time I've been on these calls, everybody has pointed out that I'm the simplest person in here. Yeah. I'm not complicated. When I got started with LiveGOOD, I'm not bragging. Please don't listen to me and think that I'm bragging. It took me 13 days to hit platinum. I put 100 people in who had 500 in the team in 13 days. And it's not because anybody knew anything. No one knew anything about a product. No one knew about all they knew was there was a tour video. All they knew was that there was a tour video, and all they had to do was share that link with enough people and duplicate and just use some scripts. So all we did was go on social media, use some scripts, go after a specific target market. I love that Tracy had that conversation about her first question is, are you in network marketing? See, I only talk to network marketers in this first year. This is me. Please don't always do what I do, but I wanted to build this as a business first. Products are come and go. I love our products, but as a new homeowner, now living in Ohio, I just went to the store this morning and bought detergent. I want clean products for home use in our lineup. Like the health and wellness thing, I love it. I love that everybody's getting healthier at prices they can afford. But me, I want a bunch of home stuff from my company. I want to be able to buy products from my own website that also are in line. And guess what? They're coming. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going to quit because they ain't here. I'm not going to be upset that they're not here yet. I know that we're in the development phases of this company. What we have now is going to be the minimum of what we're going to have 2 years from now, when we have 200 plus products. 3 years from now, when there's a library of things to buy. There are people who think way too much. Yeah. And it doesn't take much. There are people out there right now who have written books, and they wrote a beautiful book. And on the cover of the book, it said all the information, the title, had everything, and they sold nothing. But they changed the cover of the book and sold millions. You are all trying and thinking way too hard. It is massive, massive effort at the beginning. Launch your business as fast as possible. Reach out to I've been told to stop saying this phrase, and I won't ever stop saying this phrase. Run through the numbers. And the numbers isn't just treating people like they're a number. You need eyes on your tour link. Your prize is your tour link. And if you don't realize that you need to get hundreds, if not thousands of eyes on your tour link as fast as possible to help launch your business so that you have team members 9, 10, 11 down below you making more than you. By the way, you want that to happen. You want people below you hitting ranks, hitting diamonds. You want those people building, because more than likely, it's not the people that you bring into your organization that is going to do it for you. It's the people they find. I can point out my friend Trevor again. I'm going to bring Trevor up again. I've never met in my life a better example of a guy who tap roots through people. Today, and Ben, I've asked for this, and I'm begging you. We need the sort feature in the back so we can sort by rank, because we just found a guy who hit platinum a month ago that we didn't know. A guy who just showed up in our organization that's platinum, and we would have never found him because he's buried through multiple levels. Guys, wow. Finding out that people are hitting platinum in your levels and you don't even know them, and they're not asking you for anything, and they're not coming at you and begging and complaining about this and complaining about that. That is godsend. Like,
Amen.
people are just going to show up and do amazing things, and you can't stop them. You can't. There's nothing I can do right now, and I know this for a fact. I could disappear. I could fall off the planet. My business will never stop growing. As long as Ben and Nodder and the team takes care of the company, I could disappear. And this is the dream. Like, that's the dream of reaching a point where you have thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people building for their vision of what they want in their life. This is not about Curry Russell. This is not about Tracy. It's not about Trisha. It's not about Dr. Aaron. It is entirely about an individual creating a vision for what they want in their life and giving them a path to get there. Live Good is the vehicle that's helping hundreds and hundreds of people, and then thousands of people more. Hundreds of people now. You realize that we have, 60 diamonds in 10 months? 60. You show me a company anywhere in the history of this industry, these platforms, that has allowed 60 people to make it to the top of the company. And I said a word right there that I hope somebody caught: allowed. Because if the compensation plan isn't right, no matter what they do, they can't hit the top of the company. There are people right now in a binary program that have put in tens of thousands of people down one line, and they got 62 people on the inside, and they are completely trapped and can't build their business. We have a compensation plan that will allow anyone, if it allows me to get there, it will allow anyone to get there in this team.
About following the process and doing the thing enough until you figure it out and it becomes repetition. It's such a great example. I feel like I'm a Baptist preacher half the time, because Baptist preachers don't plan for their sermons. Something influences their conversation and they then preach about it. And that's how I talk about Live Good often, is that when I'm on social media and I see somebody's post, my Facebook Lives, my trainings are typically influenced by something that happens. Live Good, or any network marketing, can be built by literally following Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn alone, in one audio, How to Build Your Network Marketing Business. When you get to the parable of the sower, and if you believe that there's any other system on the planet, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Jesus laid it out first. Jesus gave us the parable of the sower, and he wasn't talking about network marketing. He was talking about just promoting Christianity. We ain't going to do that here. I'm not going to try to change your life. But the same process is the same process. You're going to spread your seed. Your seed in Live Good is a tour video. But before it's even the tour video, and like Nodder said, if you know who your target market is, all you do is ask them an invitation. Your invitation is the seed. It isn't about trying to pitch Live Good over and over and over and over and trying to convince them to grow Live Good. It's an invitation. And we're going to go back to the marriage scenario. Are you married to the thing that you're doing? Are you literally married to it? Nodder, if I was approaching someone who was in a oil business and they've been a CBD business and they've been paying $80 a month, and that's their auto ship. So they're at least paying $960 a year just for those oils. All I got to do is say, look, are you married to paying $960 a year that you're forced to pay just to get paid on the team that you built? Are you married to that? Because you don't have to buy oils every single month. We have a CBD oil. We have a CBD cream, less than $40 together. So you're already saving more than $400 and some just by being a member here. I'm not asking you
I'm not asking you to change what you're doing, give up your team. All I'm doing is, look, make a decision of where the value is to your family. Guys, plant seeds. It doesn't make a difference where that seed falls. It doesn't make a difference if the seed falls on hard soil. It doesn't make a difference if it springs up and they take off and go find somebody. Look at the leaders. Look at the people who we've thought were leaders in this company. They sprung up out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, a hot sun came and burned them out. A bird came and pecked in their ear and sent them to something else. Tares grew up and they got caught up in all the drama and anything that they had going on in their own life and didn't grow. Guys, if you keep planting seeds, some of that seed finds good soil. Some of it finds incredible soil, and a person may grow twofold, fivefold, 100-fold. You might find somebody like a Dan Pylon who literally becomes thousandfold. Thousands of people join because somebody just asked somebody and invited them. This industry isn't about convincing. If you have to keep trying to convince somebody to buy, you will have to convince them to sell. That's a law. I'm sorry. I don't know who said that one, but it's a law. If you have to convince them to buy, you will have to convince them to sell. And so I don't follow up much with people, because if they don't see the value in this the first time, there's 1,000 more people that I'm going to introduce it to, and those people can just keep on watching. One of the greatest things that's happened to me in my life in network marketing just last week, my own mother, she's like, I've been paying $9.95 a month for this. How do I get started? How do I literally take off with this thing? And I'm like, guys, understand, I am not convincing my mother. She's been in it 9 months, 10 months. I didn't convince her to build this business. I didn't go out there and just like every single time I was at her house, hey, how come you're not going to do anything? Hey, do you want to build this with me? Hey. No, I just let her be. Bravo. And if she wants to grow, she's going to grow. If she doesn't, I'm not ever going to be the guy that's like, hey, I need you to build this so that I make money. LiveGOOD is the only company in the industry that I'm aware of. You get paid because your team gets paid.
Amen.
We don't make money because we're convincing them to buy products. We're not getting them to pay promotional things. We're not getting them to chase Black Friday deals. We're not getting them to just get their downline to buy promotion so that I get paid. Literally, if I could get my 22,000 people to just go buy one product so I make more money, I don't do that crap. I don't ever ask anybody in my team, hey, you guys going to make a sale today? I didn't ask anybody how many people in our international teams bought the international packs. None of it makes a difference to me. My job in this industry is to cast seed. It's always going to be to cast seed. It doesn't make a difference what I do, where I go. I'm going to be a seed sower my whole life, because it's all I've known. It's all that Jesus taught me. It's all that Jim Rohn taught me. I don't have to do anything else but be a seed caster. And what happens, happens. I can't convince anybody. I can't convince you. I can't force you to do it. I know that the 80-20 rule exists. By the way, have you noticed that I talk about a lot of things that I've learned over the last 9 years? I'm regurgitating just legacy information that was taught by leaders and masters of this industry, because I fell in love with it. I fell in love with this. And these people have changed my whole mindset, my whole brain, to just want something more in my life. Just want something more. So I don't want to take up too much time, man, but I am just, I feel like I'm the LiveGOOD like minister, LiveGOOD evangelist sometimes, because I'm just, my talents is just talking, just talking. I don't need to know anything. I don't need to convince anybody. Better questions, ask more questions. It's just, I don't have a concern. Every situation is different. Every one of us are going to be presented with opportunities to spread our seed. And that's all you do. The moment you care about the outcome of that seed, don't sign up for that class. Jim Rohn, don't sign up for that class. Don't worry about it. Go sow more seeds, sow more seed, sow more seed, sow more seed. Whatever happens, happens. Anything else, don't sign up for that class.
This is where my excitement level changed, because I signed up for LiveGOOD and I didn't understand what it was I signed up for, and I didn't pay for LiveGOOD. And I received a phone call from a guy who said, hey, I know that you look at comp plans and you review companies' comp plans and you compare comp plans. Did you really take a look at LiveGOOD? And I was like, no, I didn't. And he, the guy that I was talking to, said, you should go look at the comp plan. And I went on the phone call and looked at the comp plan, and I got to this line: there is no limit to how many people you can match. This line is not seen in any other comp plan that I'm aware of. And I've looked at about 30, 40 companies that are in the top companies in the world. There is always a gotcha in every single comp plan that I've seen in companies. And those gotchas protect the house from losing money. This one says unlimited, which means that there is no limit to the amount of money that you can earn in LiveGOOD. If you guys have looked at other companies, they will tell you there is a maximum amount per piece of the comp plan that you can earn off of. This says there is no limit. So what does this mean for us who are concerned about match pay? Every person you personally enroll is your personally enrolled person, and you're going to have a 50% match pay on all of their matrix. So if I personally sponsored Trevor, which I didn't, but if I personally sponsored Trevor and Trevor goes out and becomes a diamond, which he did, I'm going to earn 50% of what his matrix is. So if he earns $1,000 from his matrix, I'm going to earn $500 on that one position. Let's just say, because we know that in the second way we get paid, that an unranked person has the ability to earn up to $2,047.50. If a person fills in their matrix unranked, I invite Sarah. Sarah goes on and holds a position for the next 5 years. During that 5 years, the matrix fills up underneath Sarah. If I sponsored Sarah, which I did, and she reaches the point she's making $2,000 a month, I get $1,000 match on her matrix pay. This is all I saw. And I went insane. I didn't even pay attention to this. We're going to talk about this second. I saw this and I said, if I put 100 people in here and 100 people go with unranked, 100 people, and somehow all of the matrix keeps filling in from spillover above me, my efforts, some of the people start taking action in the team, and the matrix keeps growing, I'm going to earn $1,000 a month on 100 people. So that means I would be making $100,000 a month on just the matrix match pay alone. This is more powerful than the diamond pool. It's more powerful than the crown diamond pool. This is the most profitable way we get paid in LiveGOOD. And this is entirely based on you building an ultra wide team. We got guys on our team like Dan Pylan, who has actually put in over 1,000 people, and his match pays are already outrageous. Because if people are only making $25 and you got $15 of that, almost, whatever the actual half of $25, let's just call it 30, round up easy. Everybody's making $30 in their match pay, and he's making 15 of that, and he's got 1,000 of them. He's already making $15,000 in match pay on his own personals. We're not even talking about level 2. We're not even talking about level 2. Guys, this blew my mind. And it's confusing because once you hit silver, then you start earning on a second generation of people. So not only are you getting 50%, you're also getting 10 and 10. So all of the people, once you reach the rank of silver, you're getting not only the initial personally enrolled 50%, but now you're also getting a 10% bonus and a second 10% bonus on the people underneath your people. That's all of them. If you're silver, all of them that you personally sponsored through the other people that came in. This is not spillover. Spillover doesn't count. It's your personal team. So I want to make sure that you understand that. It is literally the team that you build and the teams that those people build. So it's kind of like it's through your unilevel, because if you don't know, LiveGood has 2 compensation plans. One is the unilevel, your personally wide build, unlimited width, 10 levels deep. Unlimited width, 10 levels deep. And that is your unilevel. The second one is our matrix, which is literally you and the first 2 people that you enroll, them and the next 2 people they enroll, them and the next 2 people they enroll, and it just builds out and builds out and builds out until if you reach diamond rank, you have 15 levels of those people, and those levels are compounding. And if you don't understand compounding, please pick up the book, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Pick that up, consume it, understand it, make it part of your vocabulary, because in our company, the compound effect is absolutely real. Every level of the matrix compounds. It's like finding pennies who become double pennies, who become quadruple pennies, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. So once you have the level, your 10% people on, and by the way, pay attention that this is literally all based on the matrix pay. This isn't fast start bonuses. This is matrix pay. If you're only focused on the matrix, you're missing it. The matrix is the least amount of money that you'll ever make in LiveGood. If you're waiting or you're asking a sponsor about, well, how come I'm not getting any spillover? You're missing this. If you're thinking about getting a quarter spillover, you are missing every single bit of the joy of this compensation plan. That spillover, I could care less if I ever got a quarter spillover. I could care less because I want to build it as wide as possible, as fast as possible, so that the matrix keeps filling in. And what's crazier for all of you who don't understand some of this, it compresses. It compresses, and if somebody bails out, they say, I don't want to do it, that volume keeps filling in that matrix each and every month. At the end of the month, if people are not paid, all of it compresses up more to you, which means that if you are having people that are 13, 14, 15, 16 levels deep, and they are literally compressed up every single month, your volume in that matrix and those matrix pay will keep climbing. So you want to be very focused, one, on making sure that you never drop out of that matrix. Like from now till whenever. Like I wish Ben would put in a 5-year membership option, because I would pay that 5-year membership option today to protect anything that happens with a credit card, debit card, crypto, whatever method you're paying for that yearly or monthly, however you're doing it. Whatever you do not ever want to drop out of the matrix. And look at it this way. I tell people this is my belief. There is no way that I will ever talk about LiveGood as an investment. It's a network marketing opportunity. It is not an investment. There are no guarantees. There is nothing about this that is guaranteed. But if you pay $99 a year for 5 solid years and it only costs you $500 and you're making thousands per month, this just doesn't even make sense. Like per month, not per day or per year. But what if you were only making $1,000 per year. After 5 years, and you were only spending $100 and getting a 10x return after just 5 years. You show me anything that you can spend $500 on and be making thousands at the end of a year. This compensation plan is fascinating. It is totally fascinating. And one of the greatest things about this, just like our entire business, it's simple. Johnny doesn't need to learn how to build this business. He doesn't need to stack people. He doesn't need to put people in specific positions. He doesn't have to learn how to use a holding tank. He literally just starts sharing his link, starts filling in that matrix, then gets matrix match bonus pays off every single person he sponsored. Johnny hits silver. Now Johnny's getting double pays on those matrix bonuses every single month. Then Johnny hits gold. Now Johnny's getting 3 levels of pay on that team that he built. Then he hits platinum, like Johnny is already platinum. Now Johnny's getting a ton of match pays off the team that he's built. And guys, when Johnny hits diamond and his match pay aligns with his diamond pay for that first month, and then that next month it almost doubles because of his team growth that happens because of the duplicative effect. This match pay is the only reason I'm building this company. I'm sorry to tell you all the truth, but this is the most powerful thing I've ever seen in network marketing. I've looked at tons of companies. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a simpler business model where all you're doing is sharing a link to a way for people to save money. So they're already saving money and you can make money. Like, we're not asking people to go out and sell a higher priced product. We're giving them access to lower priced products, selling a membership, and doubling and doubling and doubling profits for those who are going to go run and build this thing. So outside of the match pay, there is a couple other ways we get paid, and they're not even worth talking about. Nobody cares about the influencer bonus at the moment. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the retail bonus, because if you're selling retail, I hope that you're focusing on the influencer bonus and running ads to the CBD oil, or running ads to the methylene blue. That's the only way you're going to make money on that focused path, is either running ads or driving traffic directly to one retail page. That's how that works. Otherwise, I would be literally adding members as fast as possible, messaging as fast as possible, calling as fast as possible, doing whatever you got to do to make that thing win.
And I wanted to talk about managing expectations for spillover, because a lot of people have promoted that you can earn $2,000 and $2,047.50 on spillover alone, without ever recruiting, without ever sponsoring, without ever selling, without ever buying. And the truth is, it is possible, but the expected time frame for that to happen is what I want to talk about. The real expectation of that. So what does it take to earn $2,000 and $2,047.50? It takes over 8,000 people to join your team. Over 8,000 people. And the crazy part is that the level 12 of your matrix is 4,000 people wide. So that's 4,000 people wide that have to be spilled over into from the 2,000 people on level 11. Some of you have been just losing your mind over waiting for spillover, and you're waiting for a 25-cent commission, a residual commission from people, versus going and getting $25 commissions by just inviting people to watch your site. You have to manage your expectation of what's possible. Is it possible that you can earn $2,047.50 a month? Yep. How long is it going to take? In my estimation, 2 to 5 years, depending on who's building above you, what's happening in your organization. But a lot of you are joining and sitting and waiting, and you're never going to see it because the people who are above you are also sitting and waiting. And the person who put all these people in, so like I've put in 166 people, even if I keep adding people at level, I think, 9, level 9, it's 512 people across. So it would take forever for me to bring in 500 more people just to fill that line. And then the next line's 1024, and the next line's 2000 whatever. And then that final line of 4096. Guys, you absolutely have to understand that we're in month 5 of my team, just of my team, 139 days. So 139 days, there should be no expectation for any of you to be having more than, I don't know, $4, $5, $6 in spillover. Some of you might not have any yet because everybody in your team who's above you is waiting on their own spillover, and nobody's actually, not nobody, because my team's growing exponentially, but lots of you are just holding on to some future thing that may or may not ever occur. So I want every single one of you to understand it is possible, but you have to have the mindset of it's going to take a while before you reach that. I mean, you could never walk into an Edward Jones, Charles Schwab, any investment company and say, hey, where can I put $10 a month into? And how long would it take me to get $2,047.50 a month from my $10 investment? They would laugh you out of the building. But with this force matrix and millions of people coming into it, it's going to be possible. There's going to be lots of people whose matrix fill up. And there's going to be lots of people whose matrix probably never will fill up because you got too many people just like signing up for a dream. And people will go, you know what, I ain't going to do this. But it's the people who go out and actually invite two, who invite two, who invite two, who invite two. That's the people that's going to win. You don't need to put in hundreds of people. Invite 2. Get 2 people in your team who invite 2 on their teams, and then there's 4, and then those people invite 2, and then there's 8. That's filled up your level 3. That's all this is just filling up those 2 front spots. And guess what? Some of y'all have enough spillover already that like 4 or 5 levels are filled up because you didn't do anything, and you get to get paid. And that brings me to my final point, and I'm going to quit this call. If you're making money and have only signed up, and you're not telling everyone that they could make money just by signing up, what kind of human being are you that you would withhold this information that helps somebody make an extra income? Why would you withhold that from everyone? Like, if I've never experienced anything like that before. I've never come into a company and just sat there and waited for my upline to make me money. I've never experienced that. I don't know what that's like. I always build. So I'm asking you, if you're one of the people making $10, $100, $200, and you're not sharing this with the world so that they can get a house, an electric bill paid, a car payment made, why are you not, like, you should be the one on fire telling the world because you've experienced making money extra. So guys, let's manage expectations. Is it real? Absolutely. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it going to happen fast? Heck no. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Talk about 195. I said I was going to. It's 5 o'clock. 195. Guys, I've been in LiveGOOD for 20 months and just over a week. I think 2 weeks. 20 months and 2 weeks. I got people who are putting out on social media still. Like, no matter how much I talk about it, no matter how much I try to prevent it, they're still talking about, well, I joined a year ago and I haven't got any spillover. Well, the person who spilled you over into your position
because of the matrix, they can't control where you go. Nobody can. The people who are above you apparently are acting like you. And that's fine. They can sit there and be customers. And by the way, they might have just come in to be a customer. But I want to point out something that is just logically insane to me. Logically insane. It takes referring 2 people to get your money back. To be profitable, as a matter of fact, by like $1. So it costs $49 to be in LiveGOOD, to be a member. It costs, when you refer 2 and 2 people get started, you make $25 a person. You know it takes 195 quarters to earn $49? You do the math. Go open your calculator and realize just to make your money back in LiveGOOD, if you're waiting on quarters, it's 195 people that'll have to fill in for you just to make $49. What are you waiting on? Like, how is it that the idea of referring to is too hard? Unfriend me if you want to. Quit the company, leave, shut it down. I don't care. Like, how is it that you found something, a company, that helps people as the matrix fills in, right? Like, it's going to. It keeps filling in. People keep making more and more money. How is it that you don't want to tell 2 people? That's what I want to know. It's like, how selfish are you as an individual? And I'm being very direct. How selfish are you that you found something that you believed would put more money in your pocket, but you don't know 2 people that you can't help? The moment you help them, you've made your money back. And then guess what? You could help 2 more people, and then your efforts would spill over to the 2 you started. You have the choice. You can be a spillover waiter, waiting on those 195 people to make $49, or you could enroll 2 and make 50, and then enroll 2 more, make 50 more, and then give the first 2 their first spillover and encourage them to find 2, which would then pay you a match pay the next month. So not only would you make your fast start, the $50 fast start on 2, then you would make a match pay on somebody below you. Instantly. Like that next month, you get a match pay. It's going to be like 12 cents, but my God, it's a match pay. And then if those people find 2 and do the same thing, and we stop living in a world of handouts, a world of, oh man, I'm just going to jump in this thing and let the people above me do all the work for me. Guys, I jumped into this thing, and in 13 days I enrolled 100 people. I know people ain't going to be like me. I know there's very few people on this planet who believe in things the way I do. But being said, I just got to ask the same question. I'm asking you. Put in the chat, like literally. If you believe this was going to make you money, why wouldn't you help people you know? At least 2. I don't get it. Like, how selfish of people are you? Now, don't get me wrong. Most of you who watch this and people who are struggling or can't figure it out, you go try to over-explain it to your friends. Hey, there's going to be this thing. Like that, you start sentences with, hey, I found this thing. Hey, like, I called up my family and friends and said, look, I don't care about your opinion. I care about you.
I don't care about what you think. I don't care about what we've done in the past. I don't care about all that noise. What I care about is you. And I found something, and it's $49. If you have $49 you could lose right now, like if you lost it, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even care. You bought scratch off lottery tickets, you bought cigarettes, you bought beer, you bought snacks, you bought Little Debbie snack cakes, whatever it is. It's $49. I don't care about your opinion. I care about you. Fill this form out, get a spot, and let's see what happens. That's how I started. I told them, I don't care about your opinion. I care about you. I'm going to go do this thing. I'm going to put people in underneath of you. I'm going to put a lot of people in. I'm going to put a lot of people in. And I did. Because I believed in it. I knew what was going to happen and what has happened. I mean, I've literally been making 5 figures for 14, 15 months now. 5 figures a month. I'm no one special. I just took an idea and said, I don't want to wait on quarters. I saw I'm going to find a way to make that match pay. But some of y'all are waiting on 195 people to fill in just to make back your $49. You're waiting and waiting and waiting for a leg of the matrix to fill in that ain't going to happen for a long time. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I've been making this statement for a while now. What if it takes 5 years? 5 years. I don't know what the math is on those days, 365 days times 5. But what if it takes 5 years to be making $2,000 a month, and it only costs you a grand total of $500 to be in this thing? Wouldn't that be worth it? That's my vision. Like, that's what I believe because of the compensation plan. It may take longer. Who knows? But my God, if you literally, there's nothing like this. Nothing. But we got people whining. Not whining. Some people just talking. Some are just talking, saying, and they're happy right where they are. But I couldn't imagine telling the world, like, oh, I joined this thing and it's not working out real well for me. Okay, well, what have you done to believe in it to help other people? Because if you believe it's going to make money for you and you don't help anybody else, that's like finding the cure for cancer, knowing there's people that have cancer, but you ain't gonna tell anybody. It's my cancer cure, baby. It's my cancer cure. I ain't giving this up. I ain't sharing it with anybody. But if I never get cancer, I don't have to prove that it works. I don't have to tell anybody, baby. Y'all get this? Like, there are people out here pushing stupid stuff for hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. And you got a $9.95 deal that people are making tens of thousands of dollars a month in because they believed in it a year ago and took the time to build it. And y'all out here not wanting to help anybody. Not wanting to help anybody. I've been using ChatGPT to make these stories. Like yesterday I did Bob and the wet fire story, and today I just did the network land story about Bob and the spillover people. And creating this story sparked this talk. It literally like made me want to come on here and just like, there are people, I didn't even know the number. I literally had to do the math. How many quarters is in $49? Y'all, what's the point? If you believe something could help change your life, and you don't have 2 people that you want to help change their life, what does that say about you as a human being? How hard is this? I want somebody, you put in the chat, call me a jerk, tell me where I'm doing wrong, tell me how I can help you, share it with 2 people. Like, what is it you're missing? What are you missing? In a company that, like, I got friends making hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month because I spilled over people who spilled over people who spilled over people, and they ain't done nothing. They ain't done nothing. They ain't went to work. They ain't done nothing. How is it you believe something can help your life and help your family and you can't duplicate 2? But you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me out loud you didn't get any spillover. I hate spillover. The idea that my effort is going to go under people that I'm not going to get a match pay on. I'm not in this to get healthier. I'm not in this to use products. I'm in this because this business opportunity is the greatest business opportunity I've ever seen and been part of. I don't have to pitch anything $100 to people who don't have $100. The vast majority of the people on the planet can't afford groceries, but you mean to tell me you think that you're going to go sell them a $400, $500, $600 kit, $3,000 kit, $5,000 kit? You mean to tell me you believe that the economy is just so good that the average people have lots of money running around? I'm in a deal that costs $49 to get started, $9.95 a month. It's not even a thought process to most people. The idea that the vast majority aren't just paying the $99 to get started with and save 2 months is silly. If you're on here listening to me and you ain't paid for the year, you're silly. Not save 2 months, save $20. This company is specifically all about saving money. Save $20 more. But I don't love it when I live in a world where people are waiting for a handout that you believe is going to come, but you don't want to help anybody else. I just don't get it. It hurts my soul, to be honest. It hurts my soul that like I got people making hundreds of dollars a month in my organization that haven't done anything. And I'm like, you mean to tell me you can't show people your checks and go, look, this is happening to me. I'd love for it to happen to you. Let's get 2 more people. Let's show it to 2 people. That way, when it gets to the point, it can double for you. I'm reading James's your contacts don't believe in membership business, but I'm re-strategizing to sustain my position as a spillover creator. That's great. Good job. Guys, this is too easy. And I'm no one special. No one. I have no reason to stand here and act as if I'm better than any of you or that I did something special. I just found something I got so excited about. I shared it with a lot of people. I just kept sharing. I just kept inviting. I just kept asking. I just kept asking. I just kept asking. I didn't care what anybody thought. I don't have any concern for the outcome. Somebody was talking to me today about how I recruit people, and they're talking about building relationships. And I'm like, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine living in a world where I try to build a relationship to get a no. I couldn't imagine trying to build a relationship with somebody just to ask them to join a company or to sell them a product. I don't want to have a conversation with somebody. I just want to ask people, look, hey, I don't know where you're at in your life. Are you open to making some more money? That's my line. That's what I'm doing. It's all I've done for the last 8 years, 7 years. I have used one line to recruit for business, regardless of what company I've been in, regardless of what I've done. Would you be open to taking a look? Hey, I don't know what you got going on in your life. I don't know if you're happy. I don't know if you're sad. I don't know if you're making enough money. I don't know if you're poor. I don't know nothing about you. Are you open to making some more money? I only ask people if they're open, and then give them the video, give them the tour, invite them to a Zoom, whatever's happening. Listen, every single human you know, every contact in your phone list, every friend in your friends list, every contact that you personally know, you can ask them, look,
I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what your situation is, but would you be open to taking a look at something I'm real excited about? It's 5 minutes. And if your friend doesn't have 5 minutes for you, they ain't your friend. Get rid of them. I'm serious. If somebody asked me for 5 minutes of my time and I told them no, I'm not a good friend. Like, it's 5 freaking minutes. This conversation's longer than 5 minutes. There's people waiting right now for 195 people to join inside their matrix, spilled over to get $49. That's laughable to me. It's laughable. It's got to be. It's like quit. Like if you're waiting for I'm glad you joined, but you should quit. Like if you're waiting and if you're upset that you ain't got $1, $5, $10, quit. Just quit. Because you could recruit 2 people. Share this idea with 2 people and make $25 a person. And if you don't see how that stacks up and keeps duplicating and duplicating and duplicating when you train people and teach people to just share a blessing. I've personally helped 230 some people get started by asking strangers. The vast majority have been strangers. Would you be open? Would you be open? It's the greatest line in sales. In sales, all businesses, would you be open? Hey, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what your life situation is, but I need you to tell me, would you be open to taking a look at something? And they'll tell you no. They'll tell you no. And you know what you do? You cry. They told me no. No, you don't. You go show another person. While that person's waiting to respond, you've messaged 47 other people waiting for one person to respond. You don't hesitate. You don't think about it. You don't worry about what a situation is. You don't control the outcome. Too many of you, too many, like 95% spend more time concerned about the outcome than they do about their output. You can't control the outcome. You can only control the output. The output is your ask, putting yourself out there to knock on the door. You cannot control if they open the door, if they peek through the window, if they look. You can't control any of it. Why are you worried about what you can't control? What you can control is the knock, is the ask. You go knock on every virtual door, every text message, every single thing. It's literally too easy. It is too easy when you don't care about the outcome and all you focus on is what you can control. It took me a long time to learn this, so I am guilty of being where you are. I once was there. I once was nervous. I bothered because my best friend wouldn't join my company. I'm not even friends with that guy anymore. I was friends with that guy from 6th grade till a very unfortunate event, but he wouldn't do anything with me. I called him up one day and I was like, dude, I can't believe you won't spend $365 with me. I said, I don't care. If he had called me up one day and said, look, I've got this new opportunity and we're going to go sell hamsters out of the back of a truck on the interstate, I said, I'm in. I got 50% of I'm bringing the action, baby. Let's go sell it. You believe in it. You called me and you want to tell me what we're doing. I don't know how to not be like that. When people call me up and say, hey, I got an idea. Okay, let's see what it is. I say no to a lot of things, but I'm glad that they ask. I have appreciated every person who has asked me about something. And I tell them, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, but I'm grateful that you took the time and I'm proud of you for asking. Some of y'all won't ask 2 people. You won't help 2 of your closest people.
Do you understand the frustration I have as a person who believes and is literally showing you guys, literally living what's possible and showing you what's possible? And all I did was invite some people to a tour video. I didn't go out here and sell a bunch of product. I didn't go out here and pitch a bunch of collagen. I didn't pitch a bunch of Factor 4. I didn't pitch a bunch of vitamins. I shared a tour video, and that's all I did to get here. And I taught other people to share a tour video. It's like, if you go, I'm going to now make a rule. If you tell me publicly on my timeline I didn't make any spillover, I will block you. I will. I don't give a crap about your spillover. I'm sorry. I don't give a crap. I give a crap about helping people. I give a crap about helping people. I have tried to bless my family. I've tried to bless my friends. I have given our products to my boss in my job. They know what I do. Everybody knows what I do, because I don't hide this from anybody. I'm public. Every post I make is public. I don't hide from no one. Anybody can Google me and see all the crap that I do. I try to help people. Somebody once helped me. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, I've got this thing and you got to see it. And I saw it and I said, no. 2 years later, they messaged me again with the same deal, and I was ready, and I signed up, and that changed my whole life. It changed everything. Somebody inviting me to see a thing changed my whole life. The idea that people don't have two. Who doesn't have two? Who doesn't have two? Who doesn't have two? Who doesn't have two? You can't help two people and then help two more and then help two more and then help two more. Get out of here. Like, the reason you can't do this is because you ain't practicing. You ain't knocking on enough doors. You ain't talking to enough people. You ain't literally making it the biggest priority for the shortest term of your life. Like, spend a year, shut your TV off, shut off everything that's going on, turn off sports, shut off your friends, turn off church, turn off everything, and change your whole life. Everything you've currently been doing up until this point ain't got you to a blessed place in life. Going to church ain't doing it. Hanging out with your friends ain't doing it. Hanging out with your family ain't doing it. Doing the activities you've been doing ain't doing it. You ain't in a place where your life is unbelievably blessed. But you're going to keep doing all the same stuff, thinking that one day, if I just go to church enough, or if I make enough tithes, or if I do this, it ain't. You have been given gifts, and all you got to do is go help people with your gifts. It's painful to me. This hurts me a lot. It's like your parent, when your parent gives you a whipping, it's like, this is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you. It does. Telling you this is painful for me. Like, I want you to win. I want you to win real bad. But I can't make you do it. I can't go out here and hold your hand to do it. I can't get you to practice. I can't get you to run through a list of names. I can't get you to make a list of names. I can't get you to follow scripts. I can't get you to get all the free stuff. I can't get you to take action. I can't get you to watch the YouTube videos every Sunday or every Monday and first of the month. I can't get you to do the actions it requires to develop into the person you need to become. I can't do it. Nobody had to tell me. Nobody had to ask me. Nobody. I needed this. I needed this. I shut off everything to develop into the person that I am. And it's not that great of I'm not that great of a person. I'm not. I'm falling apart, miserable sometimes, depressed. but at least I can find 2 people. I have 2 people I could help. If you joined LiveGOOD waiting for spillover, you should quit. It's $49. You didn't lose anything. Your buddy whoever signed you up got a fast start of 25. When you quit, he loses 25 cents a month. Quit. I will literally block every single person who tells me they didn't get spillover. Tell me, message me you didn't get spillover. I will block you. Or just go ahead and unfriend me now and block me. Because I don't have time for this. I want to help people win. I want people to go on 10 vacations. You know, when I was doing World Ventures and I was doing a travel club, my family and I took like over 20 vacations one year. We went on vacation like, no, it was like 15 vacations in 1 year. And people told me the dumbest thing I had ever heard in my entire life. People told me to my face, Curry, we can't go on as many vacations as you. Okay, what does that mean? If I was, there's lots of things that you can do that I can't do. How about this? What if you could go on just one more vacation than you were ever going on before? What if you went on 2 more? Maybe you can't do 10. Maybe you can't do 20. What if you could do 2? Your mindset is so obscure that it's like, how do I help a person this ignorant? This ignorant. How do I help these people? These people told me to my face, Curry, we can't go on this many vacations. And I'm like, well, you're an idiot. Like, you're an idiot. Like, that's what I believe. It's like, if you mean to tell me you can't see the idea of your family having 1 more life experience than normal, 2 more life experiences? You mean to tell me that in LiveGOOD you can't see yourself making $1,000 extra a month? If you don't believe that you can make $1,000 extra a month in LiveGOOD, quit. Like, you should be believing a minimal amount of money, and then just go get it. Like, just go get it. Oh my God, it's hard. It's painful, guys. Like, I have a full belief, 100% belief. I'm going to make 6 figures a month in LiveGOOD. 6 figures. You understand? I don't mean just $100,000. I mean multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in LiveGOOD. I believe it. Do I think it's going to happen in this year? Nope. Do I think it's going to happen next year? Nope. Do I think it's going to happen 2 or 3 years from now? Absolutely. Go look at the DSN top paid people. There is hundreds of people making 6 figures a month in network marketing. Hundreds. Those people took time and effort and been in the game for years and did some crazy things and built and built and built. Guys, it's possible. Like you not understand. LiveGood's been around 20 months. Our leaders are going to be making 6 figures a month in year 5. In year 5. You think anybody's concerned about what we're making now? None of us. None of the leaders care about what we're making now. We have a vision of what we're going to make 5 years from now. Y'all can't figure out how to make money now. Like, you don't believe you're going to make $10 a month. You don't believe it. If you believed it, you'd go do it and achieve it. Like, go grasp it, take it by the horns, own it, make it yours. I'm going to earn $500 a month. And then believe it, and then go get it, because it's already yours. If you believe it, it's yours. If you don't believe it, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen if you don't believe it. And if you don't believe you can find 2, quit. Don't do network marketing. Don't ever do network marketing again. If you don't believe that you can't find 2 people to help for $49, quit. If you don't believe that you can't help 2 people. But you think you're going to go off to some other company and sell 2 people a $100 bottle of crap? Get out of here. Get out of here. This is too easy. This has been the easiest, most simple thing to share in my entire life. And all I had to do was, hey, would you be open to taking a look? And they said yes. And 1,000 said no. And I enrolled 200 and some. And from those 200 and some, like 5 did some unbelievable things out of 200. And that's the numbers. It's the numbers. It's the way it works. It's the way it will always work. But you got to go put in the numbers. Do the numbers. You guys got me fired up. I hope something I say changes somebody's life. I hope something I say makes somebody so angry the way it made me angry one day. I hope something I say changes the dynamics of your mindset to go do something spectacular. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. I hope that I literally kick somebody right in the teeth and they just go, what the crap have I been doing? Why is it I'm not winning? Why? Why can he win, but I can't? What is he doing that I'm not?
We're waking up feeling alive, got that energy, we're on the rise. From the east coast to the west, living good, we're feeling blessed. No more chasing the 9 to 5, we're building dreams, watch them thrive. With the team that's got our back, together we're on the right track. Oh, we're moving up, we're feeling fine. Making waves, yeah, it's our time. Health and wealth, we're shining bright. With life good, we're taking flights. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes, feel the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. From the hustle to the flow, every day we watch it grow. We're on a mission, spreading cheer. Life good, the future's here. Helping others, making a way. Changing lives every day. From health to wealth, we lead the pack. With passion, there's no turning back. Oh, moving up, we're feeling fine. Making waves, yeah, it's our time. Health and wealth, we're shining bright. With life good, we're taking flights. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes, feel the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. From the hustle to the flow, every day we watch it grow. We're on a mission, spreading cheer. Life good, the future's here. Helping others, making a way. Changing lives every day. From health to wealth, we lead the pack. Let's celebrate, let's elevate. Every win, every step we take. Together we're building something new. Live good, we believe in you. Live good vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes, feel the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. Yeah, we're living good, feeling right. Together we light up the night. We're good, we're on the go. This is our time, let's steal the show. Vibes, we're unstoppable. Rising up, feeling unstoppable. We're a family, building strong. Living good where we all belong. Hey, hey, we're reaching high. Together we touch the sky. Live good vibes, feel the beat. Come join the movement, feel the heat. Let's celebrate, let's elevate. Every win, every step we take. Together we're building something new. Live good,